Thank you. Good to be back. All right. Looks like our audio and chats and visuals are up and going. So, oh, spoke too soon. One more thing to take care of. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now it's up and going. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So we are day 561 of the journey begins. We are over at Inkwood. We're working on the inn, and I think we're calling this inn. The roof style, I think, is called a mansard roof. There are different styles of that, so we could do something like this, and then somewhere in the middle have another little bump to give it a little height. Because from here you would see it kind of flat, but you'd miss the top part. So do we have signs and whatnot? So and I think we're gonna go with, if we go with that height, then we don't have to extend it 2 blocks. So I think we're gonna go with the 7. And we could always use a little bit more scaffolding. So let's see what we can do. Sign and chest wise. I didn't see a sign there, and I wanted to note. There we go. We had chest. We wanted signs. We are going to stream for about an hour at the minimum. It is Thursday, so today is a Minecraft only day. We do have more to get done on both of the book writing projects and also the Substack project. We've kind of fallen a little behind on the Substack. We have event going. We have photo dump. Um, and some notes of things that we want to put in, but we don't have a. Okay, I think let me Google this so I spell it right. Yeah, it is. So there are different styles of it, but the overall style is called a mansard. And so if you look that up, you can see it kind of like straight. You can on the walls. So basically, kind of what we have, where it just tapers in a little bit. Basically, it's a roof with 4 sides, so not your typical like barn roof where it tapers on 2 sides and then has a face on the front and back. It would have a face on all 4 sides. More like another story that has space inside of it. that also serves as a roof. Oh. Uh, and then those faces can be straight, convex, concave. You can do S-shaped. You can do little things with that. So in effect, we're building a small room up here in the roof. So maybe we could, put some storage or something up here, or something like that. Brian May, welcome in. Thank you for the like. How's the Thursday going? Did we still need to adjust the cam? Let's adjust it a little bit more. I thought I adjusted it. Well, I did adjust it earlier. I guess I don't know. Or maybe I was looking at the actual camera and not with camera with the. Is that better? I think that's better. Something like that. Okay, let's do that. There we go. And thank you for the likes, much appreciated. And my background is not architecture, so if anyone does have an architecture and has suggestions on roof types, building types, things that we could do with this, then I'm all for that. So I think that's what we're going to do there. Now the question is, what do we do? Oh, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. What do we do with the roof? Do we want a wooden roof? Do we want something a little more different? So, like, do we want like an obsidian or concrete kind of thing? Do we want to take something like a crimson or warped block for the initial part of it? So, actually, let me stand back here for a second. So basically, these two blocks here that go around before we use the stair steps to kind of cut in a little bit. This is where we want to start, and what do we want these to be going all the way around? And we also need to then consider what this next layer is. So is it a wood type where we kind of do dark wood and then we can do some oak so it has more of a gradient, or do we make it a little more colorful and do something like the warped blocks and then fade it to, well, I guess you wouldn't fade it as much, so there wouldn't be a lot that you could do with that. Because you could make it, I guess, copper blocks and then, yeah, copper emerald blocks for whole blocks, and then you could do copper slabs. So maybe that would be a good use of our copper blocks, because we have a lot of copper that's aging right now, and we have copper slabs and stairs, and I don't think that this green, and we could scrape off layers, so we could let it age, and if we don't like it at fully oxidized, we can always take it back a little. I don't think we want to go full on red. I'm thinking green more than red, but it's all of that is still an option if we let it fully oxidize. So maybe we'll go that route. Right. So let's change. Well, let's mend our tool. Right, and now we'll. If you're still around, Brian May, do you do any Minecraft or any other games yourself? Copper grate. I really want to use that somewhere, but I don't know where to use it. So I don't think it would work well on the roof just yet, but maybe when it's done, we'll see where it needs to go. Oh, what? Oh. Anyway. Yeah, I need to think of other little stalls and shops to build over there too. So Inkwood's going to be a little bit more on the crowded side, so on the smaller side, but I think that's okay. Because it's really about kind of that cozy, lots of stuff here feel. But yeah, okay. Can I get down there? Let's go down a little bit and do that. Okay, let's do that. And if it's yeah, it should feel like cozy and a little like crowded, but not in necessarily a bad way. Like a small village kind of crowded, not like city crowded. And then everybody kind of goes to the library when they go to the library because they want space, they want to learn, and that's how things work. Oh, we didn't go all the way across. Whoop. Do we have any more scaffolding? We do not. So we're gonna have to figure out another way to do this. That is directly under that one, so we can't get in there. Let's go up this side. All right. I think that lines up with that one. So now we go. That would be, yes. And then we would have stairs on top, so this is good. So now we need to, we can just do this. We can double it up as we go, kind of building a double thick bridge. This way, this will age on its own. I'm not too worried about that color of it just yet because it will age on its own. And the benefit of this is we get to see the red on the roof. And because while I like the green now, I could change my mind. And we could just wax it here and keep it. Although we would have to go spend a fair amount of time at the bee farm because we don't have a lot of wax. All right. Oh, did we go? Oh, I think we might have gone too far. So let's, oh, that looks nice. Let's grab a screenshot of that. This would be more image screen dump for our Substack too, but and let's put torches up here until we figure out how we want to light things up here. Okay. I'm gonna come up here, and I guess we'll just we'll take this copper block down and then just start over here. Yeah. And then this should meet the other side because we might have overshot it, which is fine. But either way, we'll be able to figure out the connection joint. So a few more, but I think we might have hit it right on. So that is probably the best case of not off by 1. All right, so that's that, which is pretty good, pretty good. Now we need to make some stairs. We'll just use this last little bit of copper here. Okay. Do we need to make it into... Let's make 1. Wait, can we don't have copper stairs? Uh-oh. So we're gonna have to find something that's red. Like, what do we have on stairs? So, okay, mangrove is kind of in that vein, so we might get away with that. Well, current step, if we're going the green side, okay. Warp stairs would be on the green side. Dark prismarine would be on the green side. Oh, there is oxidized copper stairs. And there's I need to get resin too. Oh, but that's it. Okay, so it needs more than the amount of copper. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I didn't want those. Ah. Oh well. Now we should be able to do stairs. Yep. There we go. So, well, now we have a lot of doors. We have a lot of doors. And so that, I guess that's where we kind of lose out there, is we have to turn it into the cut copper in order to get the stairs. Because we don't have... not 2 O's. So all the stairs are cut copper. We don't have any regular copper stairs, so no smooth ones. So that's a little unfortunate, but let's go see what it looks like. Maybe it won't be too bad. And these are really small details anyway, so worst case, just have to ask for a little bit more suspension of disbelief. Ooh, we don't want that way. Okay. Okay. So there we go. So let's go over here and check this out. I think that also gives us a nice touch that it's the same block but can have multiple colors. So we could replace a couple of these cover blocks down below, or just scrape off some of the oxidation, and we could create a higher contrast between the blocks here and the steps. So we get to see that curvature of the roof too. Also, the example we're basing off of was a little bit slower like this, but we could, let me go up. We could make it a little, extend the, what do you call it? Whatever this part of the mansard roof is called, so the indentation of it. So we could go, another stair here maybe, and then do this section so that it has another piece of height to it. Or make this a stair so that it goes out and then comes up 1, and then do another stair that goes out and comes up 1 and has just a little bit, that would make it a little bit steeper. So that's another decision. If we do 2 stairs and a diagonal here, that would make this angle steeper. But if we keep it straight like this, we have like a sharp increase in height, level off, and then another increase in height. And that would smooth the height. So it wouldn't quite be convex, but it would kind of be somewhere cross between like a straight mansard and a convex mansard. So maybe we'll do something like that. We'll need to get more copper, but that works out because we have a lot of copper. We're getting a lot of copper mining, and we have a lot there that just needs to oxidize. So I think that's works. But since we have a lot, and we were trying to work on we're trying to make today one of our decorative days. Trying not to make every day a digging day. Then let's go mine this up so we can spend the next 40 or so minutes continuing to kind of whittle away at improving our tavern. And then we can work on maybe the depot and some other little buildings that are part of the story that we're trying to tell. Which I don't know if we've mentioned that yet this stream, but everything we're building is story backed. So it all fits into a story that we're writing. And then we'll add like world building elements to that aren't necessarily in the story. So that's where we'll add the other little shops and stuff that won't be in the book, but still consider them story backed because they're adding character to the world. And in doing so, we might inspire other stories that we want to write, and we can make this world more or less one of our inspiration or playground for making the story come to life. So we'll see how all that goes and go from there. Let's go grab all of our copper blocks. The only, I guess, downside here to grabbing it all before it's all oxidized is now we have 3 different stages, or we have, no, 2 stages. So we have exposed copper, weathered copper, and regular copper. But as long as we've got it all, that's fine. Okay. So that's done, the perimeter there. So now we're onto stairs. So I need to make stairs. Here. So we want to keep this pond. Actually, I think we'll probably expand this pond at some point. Make it a nice another little water feature. But anyway, let's go do our stairs. So we'll do that. Do that. Give me more of that, more stairs, because I think we'll need a lot of stairs. Okay. Let's put these blocks in here. We'll come back to them later. Oop. Okay, let's do this. Wait, do we not have enough of our... Okay, so the regular copper blocks, I guess we didn't have enough of, so... Or the fully oxidized copper blocks. Oh, wait. Oop. All right. We are following that line? Yes, good. So I want to make sure that we're following our pattern. Because this is going to be one of our blocks that are going to stay, I think. So we're unsure. Well, like the wood here is going to stay, so we might change out a little bit for some weathering, but for the most part, that's the wood that's going to stay. But the cobblestone and diorite are blocks that we use as temporary blocks in this case. We want to get things to feel out the size, which is good. Oops. Because it's like this is too close. So we need to push our bean out a little bit. And we're also kind of close to the inn. Not the inn. The well on the other side. Oh, welcome in, Jelnard. Is the room full? So the realm itself is private. However, if you go to our link tree, you can find a section for GitLab, and we make the world available every 6 months to download if you want to use it for your own purposes. And that's linktree/mindtripmedia. But sorry to hear that your friends got shut down. There we go. Hope you're having a good Thursday other than that. Oh, this is Vanilla Bedrock Minecraft Master. Did we go all the way around? Okay, perfect. And then what do we want to do? We extend this out. So we'll need something that we can stand on the inside. Can you repeat that, Minecraft Master? I'm not sure what that last bit was. So these are stairs, right? So upside and down stairs. Right. Where are the upside down stairs? Okay, we're gonna have to step back a little bit. Sure. Yeah, you can stick around. Happy to have as many people in here that enjoy it as possible. Okay. I'm guessing you do some Minecraft yourself. Do you have any projects you're currently working on? Oh, did we? Oh, I think we just did that to figure out sizing. Oh, this is how it vaults on the inside, so this doesn't show as much on the outside. So that would be the thing here, is we would vault here, put slabs, and then do it. So it's not all on the outside. Well, thank you for that, Minecraft Master. Okay, so we're gonna maybe do this. Yes, okay. Oh, did that? Not sure why it did that. Oh, okay. Now I see why. Now I see why. Okay. Nope. Okay. Does that work? Okay. That looks like it works. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that looks pretty good there. Let's see. Can we do it? If we come from the other side, can we? Okay. Perfect. So I think this is going to work here. And then we can get our, not want to do that. Get some slabs to do another pass, do another round of stairs, and another round of slabs, and right. So did we get it all? Nope. I mean, I don't quite mind that. The only problem is that we don't have blocks that size to continue the beams across. So we're gonna need something. We're gonna need more scaffolding from the inside to redo that. So let's go do that. We have, well, we have the bamboo. The issue is our string. And we do have a string farm over at Overmorrow. I just don't want to go back and gather that right now. So now the question is, and that would be a quality of life thing that I would like for Mojang to go things both ways. So what I mean by that is you can turn string into wool, but you can't turn wool into string. So we're always looking around for string that we might have misplaced. This is our copper thing. Yeah. Oh. Thank you for the follow, 12 gauge. Welcome in. How's the Thursday going? And do you play any Minecraft or other games? All right. All right. So I do kind of like that. Oh, welcome in. I don't know. Thanks for the coffee. We have some cold brew this morning. Our Minecraft fuel. So I do like that. So now what we need is just more string. So maybe we'll. It's not night, is it? It's just raining. Oh, nope, it is night. So we'll sleep. We'll walk around, see if we can find some string in our chests that we've scattered around. Maybe some spiders have run around in the past. And we should probably build a shulker box that we can keep in our ender box and make another ender box because I don't know where we left our last one. And have a builder support box. So not blocks that we would use necessarily, but things like scaffolding, maybe a handful of blocks, but just like a couple of each color or something like that. Depends on what we kind of need in there. Nothing there, but something like that. So I don't know that we need a whole box of scaffolding, but yeah, scaffolding, maybe some torches, a little bit of food or something, like some basic things that would support building and lighting up the area, having a little extra food in case we forget to bring some with us, that kind of stuff. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Strings. We do have a little bit of string in there. Okay. A little bit more. And anything on this side? Nope, nothing on this side. Which I guess does kind of work out. On here we at Inkwood we have a skeleton spawner, so we can get lots of bone meal. And we use that for gathering experience over here. At Overmar, we have both a zombie spawner and double cave spider spawner. And that will let us have string, and then we can turn the zombie meat into emeralds. There it is. So 24. Let's see what 24 does. Okay. Let's go up here. That and go in. Now we need to probably do something like this, maybe. Oop. Okay, one more. Let's see how well this works. Oop. Okay, and then go there. Okay, let's see if we can fix this now. I mean, I do like that texture that it provides, doing it sideways like that. And it does connect, so it's not like we have holes coming in. The problem is that we can't extend that. Although if we... Either way, we're going to have to do it. So if we... Oh, no. If the sides were level, then the front and back could be this thing, so... So maybe we do that. So maybe we try to keep that. So no, so that didn't work. So, oh, definitely not that. Definitely not the lower part. Can we even figure out how we did that? Okay. No, I want to keep that because I want to keep lots of scaffolding around here so we can have more than we need for later. Okay, so that's not working. Okay. Oop. Okay. Maybe we can go from the top because that's how we did it the first time. Can we... Did that work? Yes. So I actually kind of like that. Maybe that'd give a little texture to it, and the sides can stay smooth. And even though we don't have a through line, like we can't make posts that do that, they can serve as maybe like almost looking like a mini block. So I kind of like that. Happy accident there. I think we'll stick with that. Then the front and sides can be smooth, and then we can, or the sides can be smooth, and the front and back can be that. I mean, potentially, I guess we could try to figure out how we did that and do it on the sides as well. But this way, you can designate directions with front and back. So using the textures and colors to donate direction. So we don't have rhyme and reason necessarily to direction, like what color shape might be associated with the direction, but at least um, you know within a building that if there are different things on sides like this, that it has something to do with direction. You just have to figure out which direction is which. So I kind of like that. Yeah, so we're definitely going to want to do one more layer there to extend kind of the grade of the roof to make it a little taller, and then make the slope not too large. So yeah, I think we'll go with that. But we're getting down another less than 20 minutes, and we're out of copper, I believe. Well, we had a lot of copper in here, so maybe we. And you know what? We probably should have done this earlier. Let's check our chest over here, and then we'll go check around all of our other chests. Well, I mean, not all of them. But we'll check around some for copper. Because we've definitely definitely dug some. Okay, so we're gonna hop over to the other side. Ooh, what is this? I thought I saw a cave over here. Nope, it's water. Oh, that's one of those things in the vibrant visuals that I really like the water during the day. It's at night that I'm less of a fan. Ooh, copper. Uh, and how to put it? It's yeah, like here during the day, I like the clearness works well, and kind of the shading helps it look like water, like clear water, which I like. But at night, when there's no reflection, then the water starts to become invisible. See, yeah, and that is a little more problematic because then it's. I mean, this you can probably assume that it's not water, but it's hard to tell sometimes. You could uh, definitely get hurt uh, not understanding what was water and what wasn't. Uh, okay, we can make more sticks with wood later. Not that we need signs at the moment. We'll drop off that. We've got enough space for more copper. Do we? Okay. We have a lot of stuff over here, so there has to be some copper in here somewhere. Okay. Is this stuff to bring back? Oh, this is stuff to bring back too, so maybe we'll just try to remember to drop off stuff in here. Oh. Okay. No copper? No copper. I definitely thought we had more copper. Okay. Wait. Okay. That's good. Um, where is our other chests? Hmm. All right, let's put something over here because that's really dark. Do we not have any chests in here? Okay. Let's go sleep. Okay. Let's go sleep and then we'll check the other side of the ravine and see if we got any copper over there. Okay. So, oh, I see copper. I see copper. Yep. That is awesome over there. I think we might have to figure out how we keep that more or less preserved, at least from the top. Because what is here? Is there a cave on the other side or something? Right? Because this is having a spawner block here means we can break that. We can get amethyst shards and more will grow. So when we're looking down, we'll be able to see amethyst growing, which will be awesome because we need a lot of that. Uh, nope, nothing there. Oh, that's only a problem. Yeah, I think it's going to be probably a full day of happy gasting in here to hit all of these chests. Uh, and probably not something that we get to unless we make our streaming goals. All right, so what do we got over here? Oh, this is coming down. Oh, we're at 18 on the Y. So this wall will come down and then we'll cut over to our path on the other side. So we're probably not too far off because we've been digging down, and then this corner piece will be kind of the last connecting piece. Okay, all right, all right. We'll take care of you and then we'll move on. All right, so let's go back. Wow, see, look at that. We just collected that and we already have another amethyst shard growing. So is there any copper this side? Nope, nothing there. Um, okay. We have some of our... Oh, this, if you can see it. No, I can't see it. You just see through. I guess you see a little bit coming through there. There we have a... So skeleton or zombie. So we have a mob entombed in there, and then we have our friend over here. So we kept them in the shade, protecting them because they took some of our resources, and we're gonna put them to work, adding to the ambiance of the ravine here. So we're gonna check this side. Oh, I don't think we would have had. Yeah, we got bone meal there, but did we have any? We got somewhere over here. Ooh, I like this. See, this is daytime water. It looks fantastic, I think. And this is kind of the look that we want in the back of Inkwood. So this kind of depth. I don't know how deep this is. We'll have to check it out later. What that looks like. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 15, 20 blocks deep water. So we'll probably put a conduit in the lake too, at least, or maybe more than one. No more copper. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Nothing there. Okay. So we'll go drop this off and some more copper. But yeah, put a few conduits in the lake in the back so that you can enjoy the lake, fall into the lake, and not worry about running out of air. So okay, so that's gonna be a lot of copper there that we got, which is good because we need a lot of copper. We're gonna do this roof, which I'm liking that. It looks a little sturdy from this side, but I think it's because we have the walls, and granite sturdy isn't a bad thing. So hopefully we can do something with that. Right. And look at that. Can we make... Nope, so we can't do that. So we're going to have to... Can we now do that? Can we get more stairs? Is it 4? So we get 4 stairs. Oh, we can also get chiseled copper, but we can't have chiseled copper stairs. So, but that is something that we could think about and maybe check and remind me later is maybe we could put some of the grates or chiseled copper into the lower 2 of our answered roof here. As a little dithering and give it a little texture there. No, so I don't know which is better here, actually. Right, so if we put this in there, we get... All right. Oh, I could drop that for a second and then come over here and test this out. So we have 28. Oh, thank you, Mia Luna. Thank you for joining. How's your Thursday going? And thank you for letting me know how you came here. I appreciate it. Oh, got that. So can we not do stairs yet? Oh, we need more for stairs. Okay, so I think the sandstone here is going to be the way we want to go. Not sandstone, the stone cutter. So that works out pretty well. Yeah, we post our go live notifications on Blue Sky and Twitter. So those are the best places to see uh, when we go live and what we're going live doing. Because we do Minecraft every day. We do Satisfactory Fridays and Saturdays. So tomorrow will be a double stream day. Usually Minecraft in the mornings and then Satisfactory at night. If that changes, then we'll make that announcement. Mostly, yeah. So Minecraft is every day, and the reason for that is, well, I like Minecraft, and everything that we're building is part of a story that we're actually trying to write. So we're trying to build out to the best of our ability what we're talking about in the novel here in Minecraft. Fridays and Saturdays are in Satisfactory. Sundays and Mondays we do Planet Crafter. Is that what we want? Oh, thank you for the tip. Yeah. So, I tend to gravitate towards the Builders game and Satisfactory and Planet Crafter. However, Wednesdays we've left to kind of the wildcard days. So, if you have any suggestions on story-based games, those would slot in on Wednesdays. The last 2 Wednesdays we've been doing a little to the left, so kind of the cozy, good, feel good kind of game. As a recommendation from somebody. Is it that one? Yes. That won't work there. Okay. So it's the back corner. Okay. So I think this will work here. But yeah, that's kind of what Wednesdays I've been trying to adapt a little. Make it kind of a user suggestion day. So wildcard Wednesdays. We would stream Minecraft either in the morning or afternoon, and then another game in between. And hoping that this also becomes more engaging as the story develops more and people stick around for that. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Days Gone and Last of Us. I haven't heard of Days Gone. I have heard of, well, Last of Us. I have seen some people play that and I have seen the show. I think my only requirement, I guess, on story ones would be ones that would be more or less what I would call all ages or close enough to it. Not that I couldn't do games that, like a Diablo style games, but I'd probably either have to start another channel or be more careful about labeling those. My preference would probably be another channel, but I'd have to see which his policies are on that. But I will definitely check out Days Gone and see if that kind of fits what we're going for. Did I? Okay. So we messed that side up. But yeah. So now the question is, do I want to stick with the directions, like the teeth on the east and west, and the flat on the north and south, or do I want to make it more decorative all the way around? I don't know. Maybe we'll No, not, no, I don't mind at all. I am going for kind of the more relaxed chill, and I don't mind recommendations, backseat gaming, any of that kind of stuff. And I definitely want to be something that people want to watch. So if you have opinions, by all means, yeah, let me know. Well, thank you. I do my best. Uh, I mean, yeah, I want to enjoy it, and I also want people that come in to enjoy it. So, uh, and being that kind of calm stream, not necessarily the big personality. So, I don't know actually. So I've been streaming full time only for maybe 6 months. I stream nights and weekends for like 5 years before that, but not every night and weekend. So I've been the first year was probably here and there. The last 4 years have been every night and weekend, and the past 6 months have been every day. So that's why. So I stream, I multi-stream on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. And part of it, well, I can't really advertise the stream in the book, but I have a Substack underway that I want to do weekly kind of project updates on to try to uh, create discoverability in that way as well. I would certainly appreciate more views. I try to be as organic as I can. I don't want to be pushy about it, but I would definitely appreciate more views if people are interested in this. So right now, I'm just relying on people that enjoy it, kind of spreading the word. But I'm hoping still by this weekend, if not early next week, to have my Substack article written. Because the first one is going to be how do we get to this point? So it'll be a much larger article, and after that, maybe doing like weekly write ups. So those will be much shorter. Of like why did we choose this? Like why did we go from smooth to teeth? How is the story itself developing? Things like that. Thank you. Yeah, that took a while to come up with. Not a graphic designer, and the big yellow box. I actually have a graphic in the same style as the face and hand cam that I wrote a React script for to connect to that, and so it looks the same and functions. Uh, Graphics. Why don't you get emote your affiliate too? Not sure I understand that last bit. So I haven't made affiliate yet, but Twitch did open up the ability to subscribe like a week ago. So people can subscribe to the channel, but I can't. Okay. Uh, can't use it for anything other than other streamers until you make affiliate. If I make affiliate, then I would keep you on the list, sure. You can feel free to message me and when I'm able to do that, then we can look at that. And I can keep you on an artist list if you like. I want to keep a list of people who make emotes, graphics, and whatnot that I can recommend on stream once I make affiliate. All right, I'm just kind of goofing back and forth now. Well, if you want to make emotes for free, I mean, that is welcome. If you feel that, it's good for your time, I don't want to take advantage of anybody that has that talent. Yeah, you can message me on X. Yeah, you can just let me know the details. Anything that costs will probably have to wait till affiliate, but I would definitely keep anyone that asks on the list. And if nothing else, I don't mind promoting people as well that have that talent. All right, that sounds good. Thank you. Oh, and we have hit an hour, so we've just been kind of walking around. I actually kind of like that. So let's take a look from the inside. So this is the floor, actual floor here. So the corners might need a little bit of work. We might have to figure out, maybe we put solid blocks or something in the corners. But I think that'll be something we do later. But I kind of like the little, I don't know, been calling them teeth. And then we'll add another layer to that later because I don't think we have enough to do much. But let's actually see. Do we have any slabs? We don't have any slabs. Oh, okay. Right, so is it going this way? No, so it's not. Oh, it would have to be something more like that. Okay. We'll check out all of the messages after stream. Okay, so maybe I just want to see what this looks like. Okay. Oop. No, we don't want it sideways. So I kind of like that. Well, I mean, I want it to go the other way. Because this is a step here. Okay, so maybe can we come up here? This isn't gonna work, is it? Oh, okay, so maybe we do that. We're probably gonna have to put a perimeter on the inside so that we can at least get this started. Because we're gonna want that. Yeah. Okay. Great. This is. Oh no, that is not what we want. Is it front? Yeah. If we put it on the front corner here. Okay, not always then. Is it there? Okay, so that's That is what we wanted, but this decided not to connect properly. There we go. Okay. Do we have... Okay, we do 5 more. We'll go pick up our other ones. We won't put them up here, but we'll... Oop. Yeah. That is looking good. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm liking that. What else is this going to look like from farther away? So this is what our concern was here. Is we like the sturdiness of this ring, but we want enough to go up that we can see a little bit of the grade of the roof at least from a lot of angles. That way it doesn't look like a flat roof. So I think once we get that around, that's going to be good. Yep, I think that's actually good. Look at that. And then once it colorizes, we'll be able to scrape off some of the oxidation here and there so that you can see a more definitive line in the roof. Kind of like the divide here. And then as it goes back, another layer. So it'd be a nice grade to the mansard roof, and I think that'd be good. But with that, I think we're going to call it there. We've gone a little bit over. We have a few other things we need to do. We need to get to some of our writing as well. So we're going to sign off and do that. So thank you, Brian May, Minecraft Master, 12 Gauge, I don't know, and Amaya Luna, and everybody else for all of the likes and follows. Much appreciated. If you like our storyback builds, feel free to give us a follow on your favorite platform. If you really like it, please feel free to share it out. As we grow, we'll plan more community engagements and things like that. So with that, thank you for joining day 561 of The Journey Begins. If you want to see more of what we're doing, you can find us on Linktree, which will be on our outro screen. So Linktree/Mindtrip Media. That will have links to our TikTok here, Twitch, YouTube, where the VODs are, as well as our Substack and other projects. All kind of linking back to our streaming platforms. And with that, we will see you tomorrow when the journey continues, along with a little bit of Satisfactory. So have a good rest of your Thursday. And once again, thank you for all the support.